Okay, what's going on, everybody? It's Rich Lux. This is part 2 of the Jordan Cheyenne drama. If you missed part 1, the video is up, getting views to house. We're going to piggyback off that one. For those of you who are not caught up on the drama, a popular social vlogger, a popular lifestyle, just family vlogger, Jordan Cheyenne, posted a video of her and her child. It wasn't supposed to make it on YouTube, but it did. Here's the clip, roll it.
We appreciate it. I love you guys. Come here. Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Put your head right here. Come closer. Closer down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm actually seriously crying.
No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
No, Mom, I'm actually crying.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm actually crying.
I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's over. It's over. Pray for us.
So that's the clip, girl. That's the clip heard around the world. Everybody's talking about it. I have a lot to say about it. Because Jordan Cheyenne has commented and reached out to me. We have the receipt. The official receipt. And we're going to read it. She has, I know some of you are probably disgusted by what you just saw. Okay, I think she is too. And I think a lot of people are going after her, sending her messages. You get off the internet. And it's just getting really ugly on her side. Doing that's not going to solve anything. It's really not. You sending her nasty negative message, it's not going to solve anything. This is one of those situations. This is wrong on the internet too. Somebody does something you don't like, you attack. Attack! It doesn't do anything. Someone needs to reach out to her, teach her how to be a better mother, a caring mother. Where does she lose her way? Where does she get wrapped up and lost in the views? She's a good girl. I've been watching Jordan Cheyenne for years on YouTube. I watched her Amazon videos. I watched her vlogs, her lifestyle. I've watched her, right? The last 2 years, you can kind of tell she kind of just got sucked into the views and the whirlwind of likes and comments and views and statistics and money and who knows, right? Some of her most popular videos are her holding up a laptop. How much I made this month on YouTube. I mean, she knows how to get clicks and views. She knows that. I do think, and I may get hate for this, but you guys, I do it every time. There's another dislike right there. I feel like she had good intentions, but somewhere along the way, she lost herself, and she just found that out. Like she's a human. So I'm going to read you what some of you guys have said. And before I do that, I do want to show you a video message that she put out publicly apologizing. Okay, so let me roll you this to be fair. Let's roll you her apology. Here we go. Roll it.
What's going on, guys? I want to come on immediately and address this. I've already addressed it in 2 YouTube videos. That's why I currently don't have an IG story up about it. And I was on the Dad Challenge podcast this morning where he talked to me all about including children in videos, about what happened with me, and we had an open and honest conversation for about an hour. If you would like to watch, I would greatly appreciate. I will put the link here. But for those who didn't watch that or didn't watch my YouTube video, I am absolutely, genuinely horrified and disgusted with myself that I got to a place where I made Christian pose with me for a thumbnail in such an emotional moment rather than prioritizing his mental health. I am horrified, so disappointed in myself. I can't even tell you. It is not okay. It is wrong on so many levels. He will not be in my content moving forward. I'm completely re-strategizing what to do for the future. And I have talked about it on YouTube twice. And I would say the most in-depth thing that I've done is on the Dad Challenge podcast this morning. It's about an hour. If you would like to watch, I will put the link here. I am turning off my DMs for today solely because you guys know I've always been open to constructive criticism, but I'm getting comments on my channel for 8 years. I'm always open to constructive criticism. What I am not open to is people putting out my personal private information, sending death threats. That type of stuff is never okay. I'm not standing for it. It is absolutely terrible. I will take all the criticism, in the world, and I am so incredibly aware that I fucked up here so bad. Haven't been able to sleep, have had anxiety. I'm so disappointed in myself. And I am dealing with the situation personally and with my son, and he's completely fine. He doesn't even know what like a thumbnail is. We had to talk about it after, and he's completely fine. But I am absolutely horrified at myself, disappointed, disgusted, all the things that I'm sure you guys have already seen on the internet. I am just so in shock that I let myself get to that level. I'm disappointed. Literally all I can do is learn and grow and make amazing decisions in the future for myself and the well-being of Christian. So that is why my DMs are off for today.
Also, I want to say, and I don't want to fucking come on here crying or act like I want sympathy or anything. I don't want any of that. I'm so disappointed in myself, and I have never been this upset with myself or disappointed or had this much anxiety over people messaging me death threats and things about Christian that are so past the level of cyberbullying and harassment than I've ever experienced in my life. I'm taking the day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever, off social media to prioritize myself and Christian. I fucked up so fucking bad, and I'm so upset with myself, and I am being as hard as possible on myself and dealing with this in private, and that is why my comments are off for the extreme bullying and harassment and me being worried at this current moment for my and Christian's safety. So that's why the comments are off. If you want to see my longer explanation on the podcast this morning, you can go and view that.
She also left a message to the community here, the Sneaky Snakes. Here's what she told me. She said this. She said, this is effing disgusting, and I'm so upset with myself that I even got to this point. Prioritizing Christian's mental health should have been the first thing on my mind. He is off my channel for good, and I'm also taking time off to reevaluate everything. There is no excuse for this, and I'm absolutely appalled at myself. Now, I know you're going to roll your eyes, but there have been YouTubers who have done worse and did not take accountability like she's at least trying. She's apologizing. Whether you think it's fake, her tears, she at least is apologizing for what she did. Because some people, girl, they don't apologize at all, and they know, and we know they're in the wrong. Okay? So I had to give her that. Here's what some of you guys had to say in the comments of my last video. I told you I was going to read you some. It goes as follows. So we got The Dream said YouTube could be her gig, but not her child's gig. Poor boy was like, but I am crying. YouTube needs to let people like her be accountable for this. Now I think everything from could have been faked. Like the other family that killed a poor dog instead of giving it up for adoption. Fake ass people. Then Birdie commented and said, you know, the fact that she won't be including him anymore is a step forward. She's human. It's not okay what she did. But she's apologizing publicly, and she's saying her son won't be included in future content. That's a big step. There are other influencers who have literally done worse things than this, and they're still thriving on social media. No one is giving a F. She's not the worst, Rich. There's way more influencers who have done way more degrading things that I haven't heard you saying you lost respect for them, and they're giving them the benefit of the doubt. And then Caroline said, all family vloggers use their children for clicks and likes. 8 passengers, Bonnie, Daily Bumps, Ailey, Jared, and I don't know any of those people. That was just a few of the comments, girl. Y'all have a lot to say about the situation, and I think it literally has diverted away from Jordan Cheyenne and more just the family vlogger community on YouTube. There is, and for those who don't know, there are YouTubers out there, because a lot of people were saying, well, who's Jordan Cheyenne? I don't know who Jordan Cheyenne is. She's a family vlogger. She's a content creator, girl. She does reviews. She does makeup, unboxings. Like, she literally lifestyle vlogger. There are a lot of YouTubers out there who have a family, they have a kid, they have a husband and daughter, and they show it off online. They put their kids on the camera, and people are saying, is that ethical to do that? Then steps in freedom of speech, and you can do what you want, and you're the parent, and things like that. I mean, there are literally YouTube channels who get their kid, okay, put them in a room, sit them down in front of the camera, and give them toys to play, and they upload that. Their kid playing with toys. Millions of views. somewhere, I think, somewhere along the line, Jordan Cheyenne, and I'm trying to be as ethical and as fair in this video, because my last video was really heated and upset. Give me that, because I really went off, and I've calmed down a lot, and I'm looking at it juxtaposed with a different eye. Now that I've come down, I see that she apologized on YouTube, on Instagram, on some podcast I never heard of. She apologized in my comment section. I'm not saying that I haven't spoken to her or anything on the phone. If she wants to call in and get her off the phone and let her speak to the community, that's fine too. We can have her on here too. Doors are open if she wants to do that. But I just want to say, here she is trying and she is apologizing. Will it be enough? What does she need to do? How much time does she need to take off the internet? How much time does she need to not show her children or her life? She literally said, I need to reevaluate and re-strategize my content on YouTube. Clicks and views, like Van Luke. I have a friend named Van Luke, love her so much. She said, it all comes down to money and greed. Did Jordan Cheyenne get caught up in the views and the clicks and the whirlwind of YouTube? And I mean, come on. Having her child next to her crying and she's crying and that being a thumbnail, I would click. Why are they crying? What's going on with this family? Click, 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 click. That gets views. She knows that. She's been doing YouTube long enough to know what gets clicks and views. She's become a product of learning how to manipulate the system for clicks and views. Because if she would put a picture up there with her and her kid smiling, y'all wouldn't click. If she put up a picture of her kid all happy and she's like this, y'all would click. Why? She thumbs down her kid. She don't like her kid. She knows how to get clicks and views. She's been on YouTube long enough. She's a professional at it. I truly feel in my heart, wholeheartedly, that she had good intentions, but somewhere along the way, she lost herself, maybe her integrity, maybe that doing this, putting my, and that clip that we saw, I don't think she intentionally posted that on YouTube, like meant to keep that in the video. Unless she said, let me put it in there. It'll start drama. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't hurt my child. He's fine. They're not going to come for me. That could be another angle. It's either purely by mistake that she put that clip in there, or let me put it in there intentionally to start drama for clicks and views, and then I'll apologize to the end of time. That's up for you to decide on that one. Wouldn't be the first time that, who was it? There was somebody else does something like that. I forgot. Y'all might know in the comments down below. But most importantly, are you ready and willing to forgive Jordan Cheyenne? What do you think should happen? Is this enough? Her apologizing? Like one of the commenters said, there's other YouTubers who've done worse and still haven't apologized. Up to you guys. It's very interesting. Very, very, very interesting turn of events that's happened in less than 24 hours. Jordan Cheyenne, 24 hours later. I'll leave it at that, guys. We'll see where it goes from here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.